Darryl, I got to ask. We know you're a great football player. How's your golf game?
I'm honest. That's all I can say. I'm not a very good golfer, but when I do hit it, I hit it. And I'm pretty good at putting, and I don't have a bad short game. But my problem is keeping it in the fairway.
Right. I mean, the short game is legitimately half the battle.
Yeah, but that's the fun part to me. That's when it becomes interesting. So I'm working on that, but I just haven't been able to play.
Yeah. Do you still get competitive out here on the golf course? I mean,
it's going to be competitive. Trust me, it's going to be competitive. Anytime you got a group of athletes together, it's going to be competitive. And we're going to compete. I know the guys here. We're going to be competing against each other all day, and it ain't going to be for what's on the board.
So last night it sounds like they tried to roast you a little bit.
Oh, they tried. But see, the thing is, it was supposed to be about Brian being roasted. But I just so happened to be turning 65 to be the old GOAT. So I guess I just happened to get it. I just was in the line of fire.
Happy birthday, by the way.
No, thank you.
So you turned 65. This tournament turns 35. There's a little bit of symmetry there, or at least on the back end of that with the fives. How have you seen this tournament grow over the years with Brian being in charge?
God, has it grown? When it first started, I was like, is this going to work? And now you look at what it is. And I told him today, I said, Brian, you don't realize how proud I am of you, how you pulled this off. I mean, he and Scott, that's a great team. They get done. Sorry about that.
And with the money they raise for the HOS Foundation and all the things they do for WVU Medicine Children's, I mean, it's easy for former players to come out to something like this, right? I mean, it's just such a worthy cause.
Well, it's a worthy cause, and you got one of your brothers doing it. You got a guy that's doing this that you've had to stick your face in that briar patch with. You know what he's been through. You know what he's going through. And he's still trying to help kids. And at the end of the day, we have to be able to help our fellow human beings, because if we don't do that, we're going to turn this world into a and if we don't start taking care of one another, we're going to have a problem. So we need to start doing that. I think we should make everybody come live in a locker room with the football players during the season, because guess what? We're going to make you go through the same crap we go through, and if you can go through that and still be able to look at somebody and tell them they didn't do something right, you're a different type of person.
So speaking of the locker room, new guy in charge of the locker room this year, Rich Rod.
That's one of ours.
Yeah.
That's one of ours. Rich was a freshman when I was a senior. So yeah, he's been here a while. He knows what it takes. He's been here. He understands the culture. He understands the way we are as players, because he was once a player here. When you got one of your own in the house, everybody's going to rally around it.
I don't know how much as a senior, and a great senior at that, you took note of a young freshman like Rich back in the day, but did he have the makings of a coach?
I couldn't tell you if he was going to be a coach or not. I'm not Notre Dame.
Sure.
So I don't know. I'm not a prognosticator, so I don't know. I can't answer that.
It seems like, just from talking to some of the guys, there's just a different energy now in Morgantown kind of surrounding the football team with Rich being back. Do you feel that as well?
I haven't actually been around town, but from being here, yes, there's a lot of excitement in the air, because they know that he's going to try and bring a little more stability to the defensive side of the ball, is what I think is going to happen. And then once he starts to recruit his type of guys, and we get more people in here, or more dogs in the house, that's what it's going to take. I mean, because right now we have a bunch of good guys that are young and learning to play the game and learning to play together. Now we just need to flip the switch and make some of those guys a little pissed off, a little uneasy, just to get a little bit of an edge on them. So now that when they go on the field and they play, it's a different game. It's a little more physical. You're trying to get to your person instead of just dropping and making sure I'm going the right place. You want to get there. You want to cause destruction, cause havoc. You want to beat the guy. So now it's a different ball game.
as Darryl Talley, because Darryl Talley's got a lot of pull here in West Virginia Nation. So as Darryl Talley, pitch why people should want to come to this golf tournament and want to help benefit all the different charities that are being benefited.
The reason why is because it helps our kids. Our kids are our future. Without them, what the Sam hell are we doing? You know, it's like my dad had a saying, it's better to build boys than to mend men. And if you build a boy the right way, he will turn into a hell of a man. But if you don't build him the right way, you get some really screwed up deals. So I agree with my old man, build boys, don't mend men. If you got to mend men, then what you do to them is you put your arm around them and you tell them, hey, it's going to be all right. Come on in here, we got something to show you. We got some help for you. And then go in and get the help for them.
Off topic a little bit. So they're bringing back the 65 throwback uniforms this year.
What do they look like?
They look pretty sweet. I like them. I like them a lot.
I haven't seen them.
So is there maybe a throwback uniform, maybe from your era, I guess, that you would like to see them wear at some point? No?
What I'd like to see them go back to for a little while is wear them gold-ass helmets. Coach Nealon got us out of the gold helmets. Yes, I get it. I love going to the blue with the WV on it. But just once.
That's what the 65 is, the gold helmet.
Break their gold helmet out on their ass and beat the snot out of somebody with it. That's me.
Yep.
That's me. That's what I think tradition should be about.
Yep.
So, yeah.
That's what the 65 is, the gold helmet. Do you have anything, Mike?
One question. Brian always talks about the first time that Coach Nealon took him across the street and saw those kids and how it affected him. The first time you went across the street to Children's and saw those kids, how did it affect you?
Much the same way. I mean, I went over, the guy was telling a story last night where there was a kid that was having a procedure done and he got gangrene. And they cut him open and they were doing the surgery and everything, and I went to see the kid and I was like, look, dude, this is a kid that's fighting for his life. He really needs somebody to come see him. So I went and seen him. I went and talked to him and everything else. I'm like, look, dude, it's gonna be all right. Just hang in there. I may not be able, I'm not a doctor, I can't help him, but I can give you some words of encouragement. And that's all I think this is about, is encouraging our brothers to take care of one another. And that's what I think it's about, taking care of each other.